Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Stoneshard with the Rags to Riches update in Arna here. And you know what? We've cleaned out this bandit den, and we're ready to go back to town and turn in this contract. My inventory is pretty full, so I don't have any reason to kind of linger, so we just need to head straight east back to Osbrook to do this, and we will. By the way, the tip I got in the comments is we're going to see if we do the quest to find the herbalist in Manshire, which we will. I'm leaning towards carrying a backpack instead of a cloak myself once they become available, because the extra storage space is just too nice. However, one tip I did get about a cloak is that it makes it so when it's raining, you can only get one tier of wetness. So you can only go to like wetness level 1 from the rain if you have a cloak, but maybe if you don't have a cloak, then you can get more wet. I also heard that, let me see if this is true or not. I'm just going to eat that. And that this mushroom salad, let's see if we can pick it up. That the plus 25% poisoning chance and intoxication, that those numbers were not bad numbers, but because the logic was that green numbers are good. However, these numbers are blue, and I still think that these are bad. I can't... Somebody in the comments clarified that this has a 25% chance to poison you. Others are saying that numbers that are in green are good, but these numbers are in blue, and normally, intoxication, you want to lower it. And poisoning chance, you want to lower it. So plus just seems bad. So I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to risk it. But it is something that's interesting. And I don't know why they have those numbers as blue, except that they are just like maybe all augmentations on your food are listed in blue. But if you look at, like, for example, our character... morale is still god-awful. We don't want, or if you look at an herb that would alleviate those things, they're in, you see how, like, it's minus for the positive effect, and then it's in green. Anyway. Just scroll all the way across and go. I don't have any space to pick up anything anyway. Maybe the Elder is at the bar? I don't see him here. He's not... Oh, wait, he's in his bed. No, he's not. Where have you gone? You at the inn? It doesn't matter. I can stay at the inn. There he is. So he won't talk to you about the contract in here, but ironically, you can wake him up from his sleep and tell him about it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just stay the night. And do I want to sell him anything? You can look at his prices for these items and see if they're worthwhile. I'll see what Bert offers. I'm going to rest until 8. We've become thirsty. No problem. Game saved. Good. Let's roll out. And now we could talk to the elder. I like how we passed the drunk on his way to his spot, like, just basically passed out in front of the inn. He's like, I'm just walking along fine, and I'm going to hit the deck. About my contract, I'm done. Alright, so we got 420 coins, just like so. Now, we can't actually carry these at the moment, but we'll figure it out. Just going to eat those morsels, and then I can pick up my money. Now, what you could do is you can just merge this with your other coin purse, and we're fine. We do have some valuables in here. And we could talk about some more work. So he's got both of these one skull contracts. Now, I really recommend that you do these contracts to just continue leveling up and earning money before you try to press the main quest. So, Corpse Stench, click on it, and he says it's at Pilgrim's Rest. And he doesn't want the Crimson Plague to come back. But before you accept, go tell me more about what I should expect, and say, what's the reward? 420, I need more. And he will just give you more and give you the normal time limit. So this is great. So just say cool. And where is the location? Who's in charge? So it's somebody from the clergy. Okay. And I need to ask something else. I accept. All right, we got 3 days. And he's giving us some oil. Okay. So we need to burn the bodies with the oil. That's why he's giving us oil. But our bags are full. So these will not disappear instantly, so let's just go sell stuff and come back. Yeah, he gives you slightly less than the innkeeper, which is unbelievable. But I'm going to sell him this. I will sell him some of these items that you might want for the caravan, but right now, I just need space in my inventory. He won't even buy the candlestick. We'll have to find somebody. I'm just going to sell everything that I can, except the book to this guy. And how much is he going to pay for a full crowbar? 10? I'm going to unload one crowbar on him. And then I'm going to open up my purse and just take out the valuables and then talk to him again, and we could sell these like that. Great. I'll sort my stuff. And I do want to talk to our buddy here. No, he's not selling anything good. Fine. Let's get the oil. Okay. I'm going to go out here and then drop some stuff at the inn. We still have the room. So I will drop these ID scrolls, this spear treaty, one splint. Remember, the fodder is useless for selling, but you can save it for your caravan. And this is probably too broken for anyone to want it. We need to refill our canteen before we go. Okay. We're okay on food. Alright, let me go ahead and just top everything off repair-wise. He will buy this candlestick. Not for much, so sell it. And let's see here. Let's go get a drink. Let's go collect water, fill up our canteen. I'm going to drop this on the ground. It's garbage, and I don't really need hemp either. I can use it to make rope, but... oh, it's good for morale. Speaking of morale, actually, how is our morale? It should be better. Yeah, there we go, 50%. It's not incredible, but it's better. We could have drinking the alcohol to boost our morale a little bit, but that's okay. So here's our quest down here. I'm actually going to go south through the Drunken Woodsman Inn and just discover it. Now I'm going off-road here. Penny bun we can eat, so I'll pick it up. And here is actually where we need to go for the quest. And I think, did we discover the inn or not? Let me see. Morale is good eating. Chanterelle, good eating. We did not. So we get 50 experience just for walking down here. And look at this. We only need 40 to level up. And we're just about there. This guy is a hunter, and we'll sell you some crawler mandibles if you're interested. And who isn't? There's straw. A rag, that's all free for you. Yeah. Nothing phenomenal that I'm seeing here, but let's just go inside. We can definitely buy some cool stuff. So I'm not going to buy any of this. A net isn't, like I said, the worst idea in the world. I'm still using my crossbow just a little bit, but we'll get a net eventually. He is selling bodkin bolts, which they're expensive, but if you want to stick with the crossbow, I recommend these because they're 10% plus accuracy. And it's just nice to make sure that you hit. We have these, bad bolts that don't have any pluses or minuses, but, I'm not against it for now because they're free. Okay. So, good enough. 50 experience for discovering this. There is something of interest here on the road. It might be the wagon, just depends. Not sure. But we can guarantee that if we talk to the carpenter after we get a little bit further in the questing. So let's go. I'm going to switch to my crossbow and move down here. Alright, so we're on the tile. Let's just be really careful and see who's here. We want to scout to see if there's enemies outside of this. Alright, the road ends here, so let's just kind of follow that. Here we go. And we just leveled up by finding it. So I'm going to walk back because I want to level myself up. We are level 3. So I'm going to continue to push strength to 15 to get the threshold, and then move into vitality, but you can move into perception as well, and there are benefits to doing either. We'll talk about that when it becomes important. And then I'm going to go to abilities, and I'm going to go to warfare, and I'm going to pick up seize the initiative. So seize the initiative is our plan here, and then next we'll get war cry, and we'll have a real nice kind of suite of abilities that we can use. I'm going to put butchering over here and just kind of shift my abilities a bit, because seize the initiative is the first ability we want to use. I like to kind of have my stuff move from left to right. Seize the initiative is the first ability that we want to use because it boosts our accuracy, and that can snowball into us hitting with... Remember how we missed with cleaving strike? Then this can make all of our attacks more accurate. It's very nice. Also, one of the updates they made with the patch was every skill that you use has an innate plus 4% accuracy and minus 4% fumble chance. So just using your abilities is slightly more accurate, which is really nice. And, okay. So the bad guys are inside in this ruined crypt. When you come to a site like this, these corpses, you see how the name is gray. At first I thought that meant they're empty, but they aren't. Search them, because they can have stuff like, I don't know, broken gloves. These gloves do offer better protection than ours, but because they're mittens, they like promote fumbling, so I don't ever wear them for that reason. There's a piece of steel, which we can use to repair our metal armor. And what does this one have? Nothing. Okay. And what about over here? A ring. Well, we don't have any rings, so perfect. There's some other herbs and bones and mushrooms and things, but I'm just going to go in. Okay, so Pilgrim's Rest, we're in. So we need to burn 3 corpse piles. So it's important to note when you have there's different varieties of contracts. Sometimes it's go get the papers. Sometimes it's burn the corpse pile. Sometimes it's kill everything. We don't have to kill everything because that's not the objective. We can just burn them and go, so you can do these really quickly if you want to. I like to do them more thoroughly to search for loot, but it depends on how hard I find the enemies. I'm going to push 1 immediately to examine surroundings, no traps. Bookshelf over here, or cupboard, and, well, there's maybe a magical belt. This is something that I'm not 100% certain on, but I believe, you see how the belt in this picture looks frayed and deteriorated compared to the belt that I have? If something is 50% or below durability, then it looks broken in the picture. But if the picture looks good, then it's 51 or above % durability, I believe. The rope we can sell. The straw, you actually need this for the caravan, but we don't need it right now for upgrades. A little bit of money. Searching for traps. Okay, so now we just search for traps. We need to pick a direction we want to go. Let's go right. Okay, there's bad guys, and there's 2 of them. This is a low-danger tormentor and a low-danger tormentor. Alright, so I'm going to pull them back, so if I need to run, I can. And I'm going to wait and take a shot. Reload. We missed both times. That's sad. I'm not going to reload. I'm going to switch. And I'm going to raise my shield. And now I'm going to use our new ability, Seize the Initiative. Okay. And that guy hit us with some unholy damage. I'm going to wait until this guy gets up here to use my AoE abilities. So I'm just going to slash. But you see, we did hit with Seize the Initiative. If you hit with it, we get these stacks of accuracy bonuses, and our skills cost less energy, the cooldowns are faster, we have less chance of fumbling. It's very, very good. I'm going to hit this guy. He is at 75%, which is a little bit scary. And we're going to now slice him. We missed one. We're going to break through. I'm going to raise my shield. We counterattacked and blocked because shield raise, very good. Hit this guy, or not, as we miss. God. Our accuracy stinks. Ow. Okay, this is getting scary. Alright, we got seize the initiative here. Okay. That guy's dead. What are you at? 80? Worrisome. Slice. Okay, good. We hit him. Breakthrough. We should be okay at this point. Yeah, 2%. I'm just going to raise my shield. And there we go. Not easy, but we got him. Walk back here and check out my health. My head has been injured, so let's just go ahead and use the healing salve on our head. I got some injuries over here, 3%. I'm not going to use any healing salves on those, though. The head is the one that's the scariest. I'm going to actually healing salve it. I don't want to mess around with it. I'm going to just rest right here. So you could see how Seize the Initiative really, really helped us there in getting some accuracy bonuses. These enemies are challenging, but we did it, even though we missed with our crossbow. And again, our crossbow is just not very good for us. Here's a sponge. Here's some bolts. I'll go ahead and eat. What is my hunger at? Yeah, I'm almost at the hungry point. So this is a healing item. We don't want to do that. Gonna go ahead and eat this and eat that and eat that and eat that. And also that. Looks good. Okay. These chains that they have are their weapons. They're not great. I'm going to switch to my crossbow, load it up, search for traps, walk around here. Okay, here's a corpse pile that we have to burn. But before I do that, because it's going to take turns to do that, I'm just going to kind of walk around and see if there's any idiots that are going to aggro us immediately. There aren't. So I'm just going to burn it up. You just have to click on it with the gears and it's going. Alright, here's 2 enemies. Let's move. I'm going to run back to the door. Again, this is just in case things go badly and I need to bail. I'm going to push spacebar to wait, and I'm going to fire, reload. Oh boy. Switch to our sword. Remember, we need space because we want to shield raise before they get to us. So I'm going to shield raise, and I'm going to seize the initiative on this guy. And we're just going to wait for the other guy to kind of get up here. Oh, we didn't even need to. Chop. Stagger. We're in pain. We must have taken a shot to the noggin. Raise my shield. Counterattack. Dead. Alright, let's check ourselves out. This is no problem. We have a high pain level. We could use the sponge, though. So you see our pain is at 29%. This sponge will put us to sleep, but it'll reduce pain by a lot. So I'm just going to step outside where there's less chance of an enemy, and I'm going to use this. And we sleep for 10 turns. Just push spacebar to wait through this. See our pain going down. And down to 18%. Alright, great. I'm going to healing salve my leg because I don't want to lose the ability to move because of an injury to my leg. Alright. And morale is bad again, so we need some booze. But we're still alive. It's tough. We're fighting 2 enemies. I'm going to switch to my crossbow, reload. We really need some better armor on our head. It's just bad. But I don't want to do a half measure. Looks like we just attracted 2 hostiles, which are these martyrs. And Are they moving? Sometimes they're tied up. Yeah, it's so weird. So they're tied up to a stick. You see they're just taking damage. Alright, this guy might eat them. So I'm going to attract this guy by himself. So he doesn't have the ability to eat those martyrs if he's vampiric. Sometimes they will, like, cannibalize their buddies to heal. So you got to watch out for that. This guy is a harbinger. Okay. Alright. Let me just pull this guy away. He hit us from pretty far range there with his baleful scream. And that's okay, fine. Do that. We missed. We hit him. Switch. That's alright. It dazes us, so we're just going to walk back a little bit so we can use our ability. Now I will raise my... no, he has to... I will push spacebar, raise my shield, and seize the initiative. Slice with cleave. Breakthrough. And no problem. I mean, not the easiest thing in the world, but we still have a lot of time on this quest. These enemies are harder than just regular dudes, in my opinion, like regular humanoids without their, undead evil abilities. You could see, this guy is unaware. His health is at 100%. You do not have to fight them. Unless it's one of the quests where you have to kill everything. So... darn, we got two. Tormentors. Okay. If I fight here, it's going to take forever for the second enemy to get to us. So I have 1, 2... I'm going to switch. And I'm going to raise my shield. Oh! Clever, huh? Spacebar. I'm going to walk back 1 so that the enemy can't go here. And now we're going to seize the initiative. We're going to... I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hit him. Hit him. We're bleeding, so we're going to need to deal with that very quickly. But I want to fight these guys and kill them first. Raise my shield. Oh, we might be dead again. What's your at? 16%? Okay, we got a hit right here. Okay, now immediately we got a bandage. So right-click on this and bandage it. And heal your head. And we don't have any more healing. It's time to go. That was really scary, but we did it. I'm going to rest right up here. This is a very hard dungeon. But the key is... oh, we're hungry. All right, let's eat our bread. And let's drink. We're thinning things out. And fighting lots of enemies simultaneously. But we're using our abilities well. And there's a berry. We're going to be able to finish this in time. There's no rush. There's no reason for us to push the limit right here. We need to get out of here. And we need to get another healing salve, get our morale back up, get this pain under control. But this is, as you escalate, these contracts are challenging. So it's why I recommend kind of grinding these out to try to get some better gear, get some more money, level up a little bit to make life easier. So we'll go back to town, restock, replenish, get our vigor bonus, and then come back and try to finish this up. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.